chip damage, which is what the explosion needs.
Oh, another pick by AO.
I've been seeing rumours being popping up about AO and his legendary ballpoint.
Well, I guess we're about to find out if they're true. Because...
Yeah. Or this Inkjet, is he going to fear the wrap? No, he was too distracted. He gets the trade, but good job on Kat, making sure she's staying right at the back.
Yeah, giving Link the chance, and he's going to come in and score here.
Oh, straight in, and that's the beauty of the brush on this map. It just becomes, you don't need to swim when you can run.
No, that's right.
A little bit quicker. Because he's got cancelled right near the bin. They were trying to throw a few more.
And they've really finished this push, like, that was well defended. I know they let one in.
It was. So it's a 23 push. You can't do much less. Literally, it was just one throw.
One clam and one power clam and one clam. And you can see how quickly they come back. And another clam's going to come in. Oh, these guys are looking very coordinated right now.
Oh, the one push is what made it. Everyone gets a bit worried and gets a bit panicky when their buckets open.
Well, only 3 more clams. Oh, they're not going to quite do it.
Queensland come down and managed to block that push. Great defence by Queensland. They've got to not be so panicked when their clam baskets open, because they get in there and they just get bombed. They just get lethal.
That's right, and they also, again, the coordination of the special with the booyah putting pressure on while they threw in that third power clam.
So they've got to fight from different angles and not drop just underneath the basket where the natural location is to throw splat bombs and suction bombs. Bubbles coming in. They're finding a successful push, and there's more people around this time. Murray, unfortunately, he's on uninkable glass and he can't actually swim or get out, so he got overpowered quite quickly. Link has made a quick run through and thrown another one in, bringing him down to 48 points. Another thing to mention is the penalty. Yes, so every time you make a successful push, you'll get a penalty that will stop you from instantly scoring the next time that you have to work through.
Yeah, so you can see the Alligators have 46 penalty, which means they actually need to score that many points on top of the 7 to knock it out. So
it rewards big pushes and stops people from throwing one ball in and expecting just 5 20s to make 100 points.
Yeah, and so they need really they need to get another 3-ball push to.
A 3-ball push is your golden standard in this match. If you can control the map and control getting 30 clams on your team, have someone successfully come in and throw all 3 in, that's an amazing push. Often unattainable depending on the pressure of the other team.
Yeah, Skitter picks up Cat, but Cozy comes in to save the day.
Saves the day, putting him on 8 clams. He'll be looking for his 9th or 10th. He's actually undetectable right now if he hasn't got a power clam with him, so he might use that. Nope, never mind. He will grab a power clam.
And you can see Queensland really controlling the clams at the moment. It's 20
Chicken
to
rush
4
coming
at
down.
the moment. And this left-hand push is... It's not quite doing it for them. I'm not sure if they have any specials that can get them through the grates. Maybe.
We've seen bubbles come through, and here they come through again, and the splashdown was waiting for the other 2 bubbles. But also notice how Murray waited for the splashdown. He knew it was coming, so he put one bubble out as bait. These are next level strats here that you're seeing, guys. I would not even think about that. Murray's just trying to keep that area peppered, hoping they can come through, but Lobster just needs to be taken out. One person can throw 2 balls.
Using that drop off on the slosher to really put on pressure there without putting himself in danger.
Yeah, and Link manages to get in, but he's got nowhere to go. So it's a jump.
Oh, they jumped.
2 more have been put in.
They're white, and that's going to be it.
Great defense coming out from the Alligators. And a baller coming in for the final push. There's no more. That's game to the Alligators.
Yeah, it's game and set there. So they're going to take that win in group stage. Although we will play the last map just because tiebreakers are on match wins. So we will play the last one, and it's still important because it might be the difference between making the semi-finals and not making semi-finals. So
we saw an impressive performance from Link there as well. Even with his brush, he still managed to top splat. Yeah,
really impressive. It's used, predominantly to collect clams, throw the clams in, move around quickly. But if you can add some kills to that, that's really nice.
Hello and welcome to the 130 odd people who have dropped by. I can only assume from Milana's stream, so thank you very much, Milana, for that. If I didn't see the host come through, if it hasn't come through yet, and that's just natural. Either way, guys, we can see how much Australia and the OCE region really love their Splatoon, and so you put on an event like this and people will come watch. So we've got our final match here, which is, it's important. No one can stop here because it comes down to points. Even if it ends up with a 3-0 or a 2-1 and they've already lost, the points will take them to the group stages. It's the top 2 of each group stage to push them through.
Yeah, so you go through on set wins, but if there's 2 teams end up on the same number of set wins, then we'll go to match wins. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what happens if they're all tied on match wins as well, but maybe we'll just, pick a number or paper, scissors, rock or something.
Yeah.
You can do that on stream, right?
Yeah.
Just yell out, on 3, yell out what you pick. We'll work it out.
Don't worry about the delay.
Yeah.
That won't be an issue at all.
We're hoping that it won't happen.
Yeah.
We're hoping that the sets treat us well.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we go into our last final match, which we haven't had a chance to talk about, but it is Rainmaker on Sturgeon Shipyard.
It is, and so Rainmaker, basically there's a giant golden fish in the middle of the map, and it's also a weapon. So what you have to do is, there's a barrier around it, you shoot that to pop it, and then you pick that golden fish up, and you're trying to carry that to a podium, which is at the enemy's base.
So I just want to quickly point out that these are some tasty comps. We have no backliners, and this is a pure aggression comp, a last-ditch effort from both teams to just grab and dash. The Soda Sploshes come out, which unfortunately did not take out Murray, but that's taken more of a turn in this meta, and people are moving towards the Soda Slosher.
Yeah, I think the Allies are going to be very aggressive. That comp is insanely aggressive. But Queensland are going to try and take the first Rainmaker push, and they're trying to go over that box and jump up on the left there. Yes,
if they can make that left jump, they get a big jump to their score, and it's very hard to defend if you catch them out, but it is low on the other team, who I don't know if he is playing but he will be making sure that they know all about that and that they will not let that jump happen.
Yeah, he prides himself on it all. What is going on with those ballers? That one came out of nowhere.
I just saw Link is actually using a backline weapon, so there is still a defensive element coming from their backline.
Queensland's probably a bit more standard comp, whereas Allies are much more aggressive. It's a little bit of lag happening there.
We thought he missed the jump there, but it doesn't matter because he's hacking, so that's fine. So Skitter's trying to look after... Oh, and takes out the cat.
Oh, nice inkjet.
And the inkjet comes out from Cozy. And there you go, they've made the successful jump. You've seen them move to 50, which is rapidly going up if they do not have anyone to defend them. And they've all collapsed at the same time, and AO hasn't got much room just to take the drop. Much like a rugby...
it is.
A rugby run, you just take the fall and, get the points.
As far as you can, yeah, that's right.
Oh, Cozy's taken down... I'd say, only Link left on the squad at the moment. Are they going to go for a quick pop and run? I mean, they're not going to beat 30 very quickly.
Yeah, it's a bit harder going this side, but...
Maybe they're hoping the switch might cause a bit of a delay in response from the Queensland. Or Skitter not being able to look after himself inside that area.
Court, I guess, yeah.
Court. They're court.
See the baller chasing me on.
What has he done? He's gone up there. I don't think he's got a kill from that, but it's pressured him enough and it's kept that threat level high. Murray's been taken out. That's now 2 down from the Alligators. The Queensland have their chance. No, that's switched around.
Yeah, Alligators are green.
They are. That worked. Alligators are now green?
Yep, perfect.
All right, I know how to switch.
We've got the colours up there on the top left-hand
if
side.
anyone's confused as I was. Great, so 2 down from the Alligators now. The Clownfish will be... They need to get their push. They need to get their points up.
Cozy spotted the flank here but they're not quite.
They're not looking after Cat. They've got to look after their Rainmaker carrier. There's 2 sitting up on Sniper. They're not picking off the Alligators.
Yeah, I guess they're looking to be aggressive and push up and give them a path, but they miss Skidder coming from behind.
Because he's done a good job taking out Skidder. He put himself in a bad situation on those grates. It's uninkable, you can't swim, and you'll kill yourself. You will suicide if you fall underneath that. MGJ taken down with the 2v1, pressured by that baller as well as Cat. Cat has a chance to get a few. He's been taking 50 damage from baller bump, which means one slosh from Skidder is enough to take her out. And Murray has not seen this coming as well. Skidder
might pick up a triple here. Just does it on the
Skidder
train.
has taken the triple. We'll have a look at that again. Skidder is coming out and he's already taken down 2 and he's got 1 more here and manages to take out that final.
Get all that on instant replay.
So we're looking now 2 down from the Queenslanders. Cozzy just trying to save face in the middle there, but it was only a matter of time until MGJ came around the side and took him out. Oh, Cats managed to defend a fairly unsafe jump coming from there, but they need to be aggressive if they want to take it.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds. Now Cat has to look after this Rainmaker.
Yeah, she dies.
Oh, she had someone on
Died instantly.
straight away, leading to a pop.
Really comprehensive win from the Alligators. They've looked very strong.
It was, and if you're looking at this last few seconds, Cat just didn't have the defense that she needed.
Yeah, and as soon as the Alligators pop that, then that's the end of the game.
End of the game. So very well done to Alligators. That leaves them with a 3-0 final. Skidder having an amazing job on Alligators. No sign of low, but I think the 4 of them working together did where was the way to go.
Don't need him.
Don't need him.
Yeah, probably the worst of the lot, to be fair. Lowe used to be one of our good teammates, and we miss him dearly.
We do, but we also like to rip into him.
Yes,
because he left us,
and it hurts.
And it hurts.
So yeah, I mean, great performance by the Alligators. Now I'd have to say they have to almost be favourites for that group, though we haven't actually checked any of the other results yet. But
no, we haven't.
I mean, probably their duel with South Australia might be a tough one. I think that's maybe round 3. We might be covering that. So, I mean, we'll see them again later in the stream. So we'll see if this continues. But their coordination was the thing that stood out for me.
Yeah, I think all that training has really paid off, and the Queenslanders, you have the experience coming from Murray, and we saw him have to push up and get out of position to try and take out. To get 1 or 2 things and reduce that pressure, turn into a 3v4. He was successful sometimes, but it's very difficult for an Explosion or a Dynamo to push forward and get those kills.
And they had that relentless pressure on them. So
yes, there's 4 aggressive players, which I think goes well with the no backline comp.
Definitely.